Hello, and welcome back. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Because we always start with Assalamu alaikum. I don't know why I don't do that. Big up, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in. We are here for the first for the first semi-final of this FIFA World Cup, where France will take on Spain. I think I think these two are the favorites. I think that's probably most people's opinion. I think whoever wins this ends up going and winning the whole thing. Obviously Argentina and England are no schmucks, but I just think France and Spain will have too much for them, whoever makes it. But this is an exciting one, guys. This is a really, really good one. I'm excited for this. The ultimate attack versus the best defense in the tournament. But funny enough, like, you'd never associate Spain with the best defense. Like, it's always the midfield and the way they dominate possession, and even the attack. And honestly, the attack hasn't necessarily been the best this tournament, but their midfield has been incredible. Although surprisingly, and this is probably where we can segue to the lineups, Spain, for the second game in a row, so probably showing it wasn't just an injury issue or a one game thing, bench Pedri. That is insane for me, honestly. I cannot believe he's been benched. They started with Simon obviously in goal, Pedro Porro, Kubarsi, Laporte, and Cucurella. So the same back five, let me say. Rodri ahead of them. Fabian Ruiz is the one who takes Pedri's place. Obviously a top quality midfielder. I mean, back-to-back Champions League winner with PSG. But I just think it's crazy that he's benching Pedri for him. Almost starts in the 10, and they have kicked off. Let me just start the clock. Almost starts in the 10. Baena plays on the left wing. I think I'm not a fan of Baena, guys. Honestly, I think it's such a waste to play him there. Nico Williams played like 20 minutes last game. I would have risked and started him this game. Like, if you play 20 minutes the last game, you should be fit enough to start this game. And then they obviously have Oyarzabal up top and Yamal on the wing. The good thing for Spain is, I guess, like, at least if you look at their bench, they've got Ferran Torres who can come off the bench. They've got what's his name? Ferran Torres. They've got Nico Williams. They've got Pedri who can come off the bench. So they do have good bench options for sure. But then again, so do France, because France. Well, we'll move to their lineup and then we'll talk about their bench. They've got obviously Mike Mania, the same back four in Kunde, Upamecano, Saliba, and Lucas Digne, who has been impressive this tournament. Rabiot, and this time Chouameni is playing as the DM instead of Kone, and then a front four of Olise in the 10, Barcola on the left, so he doesn't start Doué, and obviously Mbappe up top and Dembele on the right. So yeah, that's saying those names itself is so scary, man. It's just insane. And look, on their bench, they do have good options. Obviously, they can't change the game. Doué obviously came against Paraguay and changed the game, got the penalty. They've got who else do they have on the bench? Obviously, I think they'll have Kone. I actually forgot who their bench players are. Oh, they have Marcus Thuram. They have Mateta. Shirky. So yeah, fair enough. I mean, they probably have better options actually on the bench than Spain do, in terms of at least the numbers. Oh, nice Simon, almost with a risk there, but I guess he knows what he's doing. And then he gives the ball away with a long pass, and France regain possession. It will be interesting to see. Obviously, big up to Kev. He says, big up, Ashraf. I'll skip the game for now and be in here. Oh, big up, bro. You don't know why do you have to skip the game? What do you mean? Just, I mean, put it on while you're watching. Don't skip the game, bro. It's gonna be the best game of the tournament so far, probably. Oh, Mbappe loses the ball against Dani Olmo. Barcelona Real Madrid rivalry. And big up to Altus as well, who says big up Ashraf for making it on time today. Yeah, it is big for me to make it on time. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here today. I'll be here tomorrow as well for the second clash, and I'll see about the finals. Honestly, it depends. I'm working. I work outdoors, lol. So I'm on the phone. Can only do one thing. Oh, okay. Big up, bro, man. Yeah. Look, honestly, thank you so much for supporting, Kev. But I will say this: even me, like, even I would tell you, like, hey, if you do get the chance to be on the phone and watch the game, trust me, bro, just go for it, man. You don't want to miss a game like this. So just put the game on your phone, and thanks so much for the support, bro. Just hit the like button and enjoy the game, bro. And we can obviously chat later and discuss the game in detail. Big up, bro. Big up Football Heritage as well, who joins and says, yo, big up Football Heritage, my bro. If it gets exciting, I might leave. I usually watch games. Fair enough. Yamal up against Chouameni and Digne. They both get back away from him. And he passes it to Baena. Baena, guys, for me, is such an underwhelming player, man. Like, I don't understand why they start him. I would risk starting Nico Williams or maybe Munoz, who at least seems to be more of a dribbler, because they need someone who can do a lot of dribbling there. And against a team like France, they're gonna get opportunities to run at Koundé, to run at their defenders. And you see, right now, France is like just sitting back defending. They just won the ball and they're gonna counter. And that's what they're going to try to do every time. Every time they get the ball, they're going to try and hit them on the counter. And I think Spain is going to slow the game down, and keep possession. And look, it works in their favor. It definitely works in Spain's favor because they are very, very good at winning the ball back quickly. And I think when they keep possession that way, they press you, they keep you choked in the back. So even if you do get the ball back, they just press you really well and win it. But the funny thing is, if there's any team in the world that can beat that kind of press, it's definitely France. With the speed they have on the counter, with the quality in dribbling, the quality in retaining the ball. But yeah, like I just hope I hope France doesn't just let Spain have like 65% possession. Like I hope they also eventually like have spells of possession domination and stuff, because they're too good to be letting Spain just dominate possession most of the game. And now they're on the counter. Mbappe to Lucas Digne to Barcola, who skips past Pedro Porro, crosses it in, and it's out for a corner for France. I feel this is going to be the theme for majority of the game. It's just going to continuously go on the counter. I like that Pedro Porro went for the tackle and Barcola could have easily went down for the foul, but instead he decided, let me continue running. I really appreciate that, to be fair. What do you think of the Tielemans deal? I think it's a very, very good deal for you guys. Generally, I think it's a fantastic deal. Obviously, a lot of other midfielders that we thought were gonna get signed didn't get signed, and obviously that might not be the best for you. But the reality is, I think Tillemans is a better player than some of the guys you were linked with, like Ederson from Atalanta, and even Matheus Fernandes from West Ham. I think Tillemans is better than both. So you're getting the better deal. Doesn't matter if he's 29 or so. You the way he plays his football, he probably can go for at least another 3 years. And for 35 million, that is an absolute steal. So I think you will get. I think he's like a Trossard deal for you guys. Obviously not the same position, but you know what I mean. Like we only paid like 25 or 30 million for Trossard, and that was incredible value for money for what he gave us the last few years. Um, so yeah, superb deal so far. Superb business from Man United. Um, I'm still not a fan of the Kobe Menu of the Andre Santos deal. I think that's a bad signing, even for that price, even for 45, 50 million. I think it's not a good deal at all because I think he's a very average midfielder, and if you end up playing him in like three, four, sorry, 3 or 4 quarters of the season as a starter, I think it would affect you negatively. But anyways, we'll see. Especially given how you ended the season with Casemiro, Kobe Menu, and what's his name, and Bruno Fernandes. I think that midfield you needed to upgrade on Casemiro, and probably Tillemans is that kind of upgrade, even though he's not really a DM. Um, but yeah, we will see how it goes. The 5-4 game of the Nations League semis. I don't have any recollections of it. Yeah, I remember that game. It was 5-1 for Spain. It looked like Spain were running through them. It looked like Spain was actually going to destroy them and decimate them. Oh, France on the counter. They play to Mbappe, but man, the Spanish defenders, even if they're not world class names, they have such quality on reading the game. They're able to make such good interceptions, and that's probably how they have had the best defense so far. That's a foul for Spain, a dangerous area just outside the box. Foul by Rabiot. I thought it was going to be a pen. Damn. Yeah, that Nations League game, it was the semifinals of the Nations League. I think, yeah, Spain were winning 5-1, by the way. They were winning 5-1, and Shirky came on. I think he scored 1 goal and he set up the other 2 goals, and it went from 5-1 to 5-4. And in the end, Spain were able to hold out, and they ended up winning the game. So that was a pretty interesting game. To be fair, that was quite an interesting game. And obviously they faced each other in the Euros the year before that, and Spain obviously won that game. They were a better team. I 100% agree with you. People complaining as if we're done with signings, we're getting more. Yeah. If you're getting more, then 100%. 100%, Kevin. I think people are just overreacting. They need to be patient for now. Wow, really? Most Chelsea fans rate his potential very much. I think he's more for the future. I'm happy with it. He also needed numbers. Yeah, look, as a squad option, maybe he's not bad, but I think he'll start like 60, 70% of your games, in which case I don't think he'd be a good signing. And he's what potential? He's 22. I don't get when people use potential on like 22. Okay, potential at 22 is if you are really good at like 18, 19. You see, like Kobe Manu at 18, 19 seemed like a superb talent. So at 21, 22, saying, oh, potential, I hear that because he can only keep getting better at 23, 24, 25, 26 because we saw his talent at 18, 19. I think this is the best you will see of Andre Santos. And Kobe Manu like had certain things about him when he was playing at the time, like his dribbling ability, the way he used to beat the press, that kind of stuff. We don't see Andre Santos doing that at all. He's not a specialist at winning the ball back. He's not. Oh, I don't know why it's SP. It should be SP. What the hell? Yeah, there you go. It's not just about he's not a specialist tackler. He's not a specialist at winning the ball back. He's not a specialist at what do you call? Oh, Yamal just hits the wall, man. He takes on Barcola. He crosses it in, but it's gonna be cleared out. No, it doesn't. It's back to Fabian Ruiz, who crosses and it hits Koundé and out for a throw-in. Yeah, he's not a specialist tackler. He's not a specialist ball winner. He's not a specialist creator. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He might work out. You never know. You never know. Let me see. Ball over the top to nobody. Yeah, there you go. Mike Mania plays it long, and it's a nice ball to Rabiot. Will France counterattack? Barcola making the run. He's offside now. They're going to play it to Mbappe, who's being pressed by Orzabal. Orzabal all the way back there. Wow. I can't judge too much because I haven't watched him like that. Can mainly go on opinions. Yeah, fair. I mean, obviously, I don't watch him as much as Chelsea fans. I've probably only watched him play like 10 or 15 games last season, maybe 10 games. The ones I've watched, he has not impressed me at all, to be fair. But anyways, we'll see how it goes. I mean, he is 22, and yeah, he can eventually deliver. You never know. Long ball to Kunde, who gets shoved by Laporte, and it's out for a goal kick. Good defending by Laporte. Xavi Hernandez and Arsene Wenger in the stands. Sorry, I don't want to sound like a broken record. I still find it shocking that Pedri's not starting. Especially in a game like this where, wow, that was good by Baena. I'll give him that. That was good by Baena. Oh, almost a mistake by Olise, but Tchouaméni does well to keep possession. Olise, nice switch of play to Lucas Digne. Who are you rooting for tomorrow? That's such a hard question, Kev. Initially, I was like, yeah, probably England. Because I'm not a fan of Argentina. Like, I wanted them to win the last World Cup only, but that's such a bad pass by Mbappe. I wanted them to win the last World Cup just for Messi. Obviously, after Morocco got knocked out in the semifinals. Yeah, I think I wouldn't want him to win a back-to-back World Cup. Even though I like Messi, I don't think it does anything anyways for his career, and I hate Argentina as a nation. I hate Argentina. I hate most of their people, so I'd rather they don't win. But at the same time, I don't want to see England win, man. I'm not gonna lie. I do think they're quite arrogant, and obviously all nations are arrogant. To be fair, maybe that's not a fair criticism of them, but I just think they overhype their players quite a lot, and because of that, I think them winning the World Cup will make them go even crazier than usual. So I don't know. Honestly, I just wish for a very good game, and whoever qualifies. I just wish like whoever qualifies deserves it. I will tell you this though, Kev. I have a preference for the final. So, for example, my number one preference for a final is okay. Maybe not. Maybe let me not tell you my preference. Maybe let me tell you what I don't want to see in the final. I don't want to see a repeat of the last World Cup final, France Argentina. I know people are like, "Oh, that's the best story. That's the best narrative. What do you want about?" I don't know. For me, I'd rather not see that final because, that was bad by Olise, bro. Oh, it's not a red card, but it's a yellow card at least, bro. I don't want to see the same final because that final was incredible. I don't think we need a repeat of that. And honestly, if that final happens, it'll be such a one-sided game because this isn't the same Argentina, and this is definitely a much better France. My preference, maybe if I had to pick the first one, probably would be Spain-Argentina. But I also don't mind seeing a France-England final. I also don't want to see a Spain-England final again because it's a repeat of the Euros. And Mbappe up against Kubarsi. But he still has the ball. Dembele switches it to Barcola, who's gonna shoot. No, he plays it to Olise. Olise crosses it in and it's out for a corner. That was a dangerous counter for France, but Spain did really well to defend that. Yeah, so Spain Argentina would be quite interesting. I think England France would be very interesting. Argentina France is my least favorite option, so I don't want to see that. So if France make it, I definitely don't want Argentina. I definitely want England. If Spain make it, I would prefer Argentina, but I wouldn't be that mad at a Spain-England final, to be fair as well. But I would prefer a Spain-Argentina final or a France-England final. I don't want to see the same final as last time. And all the people crying corruption, I want Argentina to win for that. Yeah, I look, honestly, it's crazy. You know, funny thing is, Kev, there's a picture that someone created where they edited it was Nico Gonzalez and the other Swiss player, and it was the one where the Swiss player tackled Nico Gonzalez. He had studs on his legs, on his shin or his calf, and then the second stamp on the ankle as well was double stamp. Dembele crosses it in. Barcola up against Pedro Porro, back to Lucas Digne, who goes back to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni crosses it in, but it's headed out by Laporte. And it goes out for a throw-in for France. Yeah, and for those who didn't watch the game, what that guy did is he switched jerseys of Argentina and Switzerland on the two players. So Nico Gonzalez, the Argentinian player, was wearing the Swiss jersey. And the Swiss player who did the studs tackle was wearing the Argentina jersey. And all the people who didn't watch the game and who don't know these two players were like, oh, that's a red card. That's a red card. Studs, look at Studs challenge, red card. And then a lot of people piled up on it. The anti-Argentina brigade piled up on it and said, red card, red card. How is that not a red card? Rigged. And then later they revealed that, hey, you idiots, the guy getting the Studs challenge on him is actually an Argentina player. It was photoshopped and the jerseys were switched. And they all looked so stupid, honestly. That's when you see there is clearly an agenda and bias. And by the way, it's not an Argentina thing. I think there's a bias for a bunch of teams. Like we've seen that with Arsenal this season when we were winning the league. You definitely saw it with growing up. Obviously, you saw it with United when United were winning all those leagues. There was obviously a lot of criticism on United and people saying rigged for United, oh, Fergie time and all that stuff. Liverpool fans obviously must have gone through it recently. City fans have gone through it over the last few years. Whenever there's a team at the top that's doing so well, it'll happen. And now if France win this World Cup, watch how they'll get the exact same criticism later as well. Oh, cheat codes. Oh, all these players are not even French originally, blah, blah, blah. People always do that nonsense. It's big team favorites bias. It's normal. Never been an outrage like this cup. Yeah, exactly. It's just people who... and I've noticed it's more from people who don't rate Messi, by the way. It generally, everyone I speak to in my own personal life that is jumping on that brigade, they're all Messi haters. Either they're Messi haters or they don't acknowledge Messi as the greatest of all time. So they're using that as an agenda to say, oh, he doesn't deserve his title of being the greatest of all time. And by the way, it's so funny I say that because these are the same guys who have no logic in their debates when they're discussing other topics as well, by the way. It's mental. Like there are some who also have Messi as the GOAT and they also make no sense when they're discussing other topics. But the ones who are Messi haters or Ronaldo stans are the ones who are very illogical in most other debates, to be fair. Cucurella crosses it in. That's not going to be a good cross. It's the Digne. Oh, penalty! Penalty for Spain! Yamal wins a penalty, foul by Lucas Digne. It was a cross from Cucurella from the left side all the way to the right flank. It was a bad cross, to be fair. It was overhit. Lucas Digne went to control it. He didn't see Yamal coming in behind him. He went to control it with his head, by the way, stupidity. Yamal goes to get the ball from behind him and Lucas Digne kicks Yamal on the thigh and gives away a stonewall penalty. Oh my God, it was so obvious. Oh, this is gonna be great. I hope they don't miss, bro. I hope they don't miss. Altus, shut up, bro. Even you know Cristiano Ronaldo is not the GOAT. Guys, I know Altus personally. He does not think Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT. Trust me. He has more logic than that. Okay, Yamal is not taking it. That's good. Because Yamal is definitely not a good penalty taker, bro. PSG are going to cancel the purchase. That is true, T. That is true. I have a coworker who said, did you see the slap Argentina did? If they did that to Messi, it'd be red. I said they actually grabbed his mouth and then gave even worse. His response, yeah, but it was only... That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, Oyarzabal is gonna take it. I thought Fabian Ruiz would take it. Mbappe is talking to the referee. I don't know what he's saying. No penalty or something. I don't know. Who's gonna take it? Oyarzabal, no? I do want it to be Oyarzabal because Yamal is not a good penalty taker, bro. He's such a shit penalty taker. I don't know about Olmo. Maybe Rodri. But yeah, Oyarzabal is taking it anyways. As a striker, I think if you don't have a main key penalty taker, just let him take it. Oh, and look at this. His last 5 penalties for club and country, he scored every one of them. Although, by the way, I'm just looking at the shots because they show the dots of where it landed. Not a single one of them was at an extreme angle. So that's worrying. That's worrying. But at least he gets them on target. So don't miss, bro. Don't miss. Oh, he's a lefty. Oh, I thought he was a righty. Oh, here's the ball. What a penalty. This was to the angle. Wow. This was to the angle. This was to the right angle, to the keeper's left, basically. Come on, Spain! Come on, Spain! I want Spain to win, guys. Now, let me tell you this. I've said from the very beginning, if Morocco don't win, I want Spain to win. I even have it in my first bracket that I did. I do not want France to go through. I do not want France to go through. I love the French players. They're all really nice players, all fantastic players. Couple of world-class players. But let me see that penalty again. That was a decent penalty, man. Keeper jumped the right way, but that was such a good penalty. The keeper couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, definitely want Spain to win, man. Well, for me, the main reason is because they are big advocates of Palestine. They're vocal advocates of Palestine. So I love that about them. But yeah. It'll be crazy if Yamal wins a World Cup. If Yamal has a World Cup and a Euros by the age of 19. That's mental. Although he didn't perform this World Cup so far, to be fair. But he won them a penalty, so hey. And if he performs well in the final and gets them to win it, then hey. Look, France are going to come out now. Spain should be smart. Attack with purpose. Attack with intent. Keep possession really well when you get a chance. Hydration break. Oh my God. I hate this hydration break, bro. Can't stand this hydration break. Hydration break. We'll wait to see what happens. But wow. Spain take the lead. Come on, España. I'm telling you guys, whoever makes it from here will definitely win this. I don't see France losing a final. I don't see Spain losing a final. I will say there's like the thing is, I feel like even though Spain clearly based on the last 2 years has France's number. They know how to play against them. They know how to nullify the attackers. But honestly, even though they work really well against France, I don't think England or Argentina will have answers. I think England will probably have more answers to France than Argentina do, because the reality is Argentina, guys, let's be honest, like it's Messi and inshallah. It's Messi and then some decent performances from some midfielders here and there. But the reality is these guys are so slow and they're so bad defensively that the front four of France will eat them alive, bro. They will rip them apart. And Argentina don't have the quality of Spain, the athleticism of Spain, the stamina and fitness of Spain to play that game that they need to play to give less opportunities to France. I think England, at the very least, even though they don't have the technical quality of Argentina or Spain, but at least they have the PNP, so they can go like bang for bang with, like machine for machine with France. Maybe not in terms of attacking ability. Of course, they don't have the attackers. Although to be fair, they do have 2 world-class attackers in Bellingham and Kane, who can rival the attackers of France. and they don't have others. Like Saka obviously has been up and down, and he didn't even start the last game. Although when he came on for Madueke, it was such a fresh of breath air. It's insane. And Gordon is nowhere near. Although Gordon and Barcola, maybe that's not that far off. So actually, it is probably a fair comparison. Bellingham versus Olise, Kane versus Mbappe. Dembele is obviously better than Saka, but then Saka on his day can show up and can do something. But of course, Dembele is definitely better without a question, without any shadow of a doubt. And then I would say the midfield of England is better than the one of France. So I think it balances out. Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson, in my opinion, is a better midfield pivot than Tchouameni and Rabiot, or Kone and Rabiot, whoever they start. Centre back partnership easily France. Right back easily England with Reece James. And left back, who's England's left back? O'Reilly versus Cucurella. Oh, that's interesting. That I think is not Cucurella. Sorry, what am I saying? France, Lucas Digne. Yeah, O'Reilly's definitely better. So yeah, England I think can match France really well for athleticism. Oh, Rodri loses the ball. Mbappe turns around, finds Rabiot. Rabiot finds Lucas Digne. Big up Cooper 99. Big up, my bro. I'll come to your comment just now. And Tchouameni loses the ball. Ball played to Oyarzabal, and it's cleared out by Rabiot for a throw-in. Kone better than Tchouameni. Tchouameni's ass tapping him. Are you calling Bellingham tapping him? Really? So the goal he scored against Norway was tapping him. Come on, guys. Let's not do that. Let's have better football IQ than this. Come on. Let's have better football IQ. Yeah, that's a throw. Exactly. There was never a foul. Get up, Mbappe. I like you, but come on. Better number 10. What? Butter number 10. Can't control. He's a box crasher only. Bro, what are you on about? Kupra, stop it, bro. Kupra, come on. Big up to you so much. Thank you for tuning in, obviously, and leaving a comment, bro. Big up. Keep stay here, but yeah, that is a crazy thing to say, Kupra. Bellingham is world class. Bellingham is one of the best 10s in the world, if not the best. Oh shit! Oh shit! Saliba's down. Ya Allah. Lacroix is coming on, getting ready to come on. Saliba looks like he pulled his hamstring. Why am I that worried? For Arsenal, it's not bad. For Arsenal, it's good because he'll come back. He'll now come. He'll probably do some sort of surgery or treatment. Yeah, Tchouameni staying sub. Damn. He got the ball and he fell down immediately with no one around him. Everyone knew it's over. Ay, 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 ay. I hope it's not serious. I hope he gets to rest and come back healthy and ready for the season. He probably won't be ready for the start of the season, to be honest. I think Mosquera will have to start the season, but damn. No, it's okay, T. For the Spain-France game, it's a good thing. But I just hope it's not serious. It doesn't look serious. It looks like a hamstring where he'll be out for like 2 months, probably. So, it's okay. I agree. I can run with this. Bellingham just a Super Saiyan McTominay. Stop it, Kev. Oh my god. You guys are just haters. It's insane. Bellingham's most overrated player of all time. That is insane. Yeah, I think. Are you a Barca fan, Kupra? Is that maybe that's why? Maybe you're a Barca fan. That's why you hate him. How many players is that now out for Arsenal start of the season? Yeah, it's Saliba, probably Declan Rice. I think he's just playing on injections now. Yeah, Remy Lacroix coming on. Saliba now, Declan Rice. It'll probably be Saka. I don't know about Gabriel. Gabriel seemed okay, so I don't know. Who else? That's it, no? I think everyone else is there. Ben White is already in training, by the way. And that's assuming he even... Ben White is already in training, and that's assuming he even... what do you call? Assuming he even stays. He might even leave. Olise up against Cucurella. Oh, wow, it does well. Gets fouled by Cucurella. And that's a yellow card for Cucurella. Thank God it's a semis. All yellow cards are reset. I don't know if Cucurella had a yellow card before. Anyways, doesn't matter. Olise is better than Ljungberg for sure. Okay, Altus. Yes, we know what you're doing, Altus. You're trying to put rage baiting comments so that I react. because I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm not going to stand for it. But and to be fair, by the way, I won't even be mad at that. I'm not a biased Arsenal fan. I'm an honest Arsenal fan. Yes, Olise is better than Ljungberg, 100%. If Olise retires today, I mean, he won't have a better legacy than Ljungberg, but was he a better footballer? Yeah, 100%. But yeah, by the time he retires, he'll definitely have a better legacy than Ljungberg. Long ball, bad cross by Dembele, and it's straight to Unai Simon. Easy claim. T, don't worry, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't look like something major. He's gonna probably have a 2 months rest or 3 months rest max. So he'll probably be back. Oh, nice run by Kobarsi, but he's got no support whatsoever. But he wins a throw-in. Good job by Kobarsi. Come on, Spain. Get a second goal and France are definitely out, bro. I think Deschamps will leave regardless whether France win the World Cup or not. And if they don't win it, I mean, again, regardless, he's going to leave. And I think Zidane will take over then. I think he's been waiting for that France job. Come on, Yamal. Get involved in the game, bro. I can't. Yamal has been the biggest disappointment for all superstars, bro. Not a single superstar disappointed more than Yamal so far in this tournament. First 2 games, we gave him an excuse. He didn't play the first game. He only came off the bench and played 20 minutes. Second game, we understood, fair enough. He played 45 minutes, scored, and then came off to preserve him fair. Third game wasn't that great against Uruguay. Fourth game, who did they play the fourth game? Was it Austria? Yeah, they played Austria. He wasn't that great. He was not good at all. Then they played Portugal, again, underwhelming. Then they played Belgium. He was decent. I won't lie. Belgium, he looked decent. He's got the most dribbles this tournament so far. So he's doing some Yamal things, but I don't know. It's not been to the level that I would have expected. He's had some poor decision making, which is why he doesn't have enough GA. Oh, Danny Olmo with a terrible shot. He's skiced it, bro. The profile of Ljungberg and his clutchness is more comparable to Trossard. Yeah, I agree. I think Trossard and Ljungberg is a good comparison. It's a good conversation. Of course, some will probably pitch Ljungberg over him just out of legacy because Ljungberg has won more trophies. I think that's insane. You have to look at the quality of the player as well. And Ljungberg was fantastic. Look, Ljungberg even won Player of the Season in one season. So he definitely deserves it over Trossard. France are press. This is also going to tire out France because they're down, they have to press like crazy. And Spain are probably the best team in the world at keeping possession and tiring teams out. Baena. Penalty? Offside. Offside. What a game, bro. Was it offside? Yeah, it was offside. Yeah. Bro, if that was Nico Williams, he would have timed his run better and probably got there. Here's the thing. This is what I don't understand, yeah? Okay, you don't want to risk Nico Williams. Maybe you want to give him like 2 games off the bench before you finally start him. Fine. Why not start Ferran Torres on the left? He's a much better left winger than Baena. He's quicker, smarter on the ball, good finisher, can shoot, knows how to play well with Yamal. That's a foul by Koundé. No? No foul. Links up well with Oyarzabal, links up well with the midfield. I don't get it. Some managers do things that I just find extremely like unintelligent. And you'll be like, oh yeah, but they know what they do. They don't. I don't think they know what they're doing sometimes. Sometimes football is not that complicated. You start your best 11 and then you coach them to do certain things that they're supposed to do. Like, what does Baena give you that makes you think, yeah, but this is the advantage of starting Baena? Is he better at keeping possession than Ferran Torres? No. Does he have better positioning, makes better runs? No. Is he quicker? No. Is he a better dribbler? No. Is he a better finisher? No. Is he a better crosser? I don't know. I don't think it's apparent. He's just someone who probably works really hard. But then again, so does Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres plays for a Barcelona team that they have to run their socks off. Look at France. I like obviously I know people will say Kone should have started ahead of Tchouameni, but that's not that crazy of a debate. Like Tchouameni ahead of Kone ahead of Tchouameni. Like you can hear both sides, right? Especially against a team like Spain. Maybe Tchouameni has the experience and the quality, blah blah blah. Every other selection by France is the right selection. Obviously, if they don't win, it's just because Spain is fantastic. But man, no attack is going Yamal's side. Every attack is going from Bayana's side. Let's see what he does. Oyarzabal made a run. He didn't even see it, but fair enough. Passes it back. There you go. Fabian Ruiz to Olmo. Olmo to Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro skies it. What is wrong with these guys? Can they please pass the ball to Yamal? Let us see some magic. This is another thing I'll say as well, man. You know, and I don't think De La Fuente is doing it on purpose. If he is, then he's a freaking genius. There are times when you know, like this, if there's one major threat in the team, in this case Yamal. Oh, mistake by Manyo. Rodri to Yamal finally, who plays with Dani Olmo, the 1-2. Oh, Fabian Ruiz misses a sitter. Beautiful football from Spain. Beautiful 1-2 with Yamal and Olmo. Yamal sets it up beautifully for Fabian Ruiz, and Fabian Ruiz pokes it outside. Oh my God. Stupid Ruiz, bro. Oh, it was a corner. Oh, sorry. It was a corner. It was saved by Upamecano. Okay, fair enough. I didn't see that. Yeah, I was saying that, you know, sometimes when you have such a major superstar, like Yamal for Spain, like Messi for Argentina, like where he's the main guy and everyone else is way below him. Like if you shut him down, you know, like you've got a very good chance. If managers plan around that and they say, okay, because the team is going to expect all the play to come there, let's keep building from the other side. They're not going to be as prepared for it. Oh, Yamal. Is that a corner? Goal kick. So the team doesn't expect it because they try to like crowd out the other side that has Yamal. And I think that's what England needs to do tomorrow with Messi as well. Just honestly, if they're smart, yeah, have one player. So I don't know, maybe Anderson, not play football tomorrow. Your whole job is just to run with Messi the whole game. And I know they spoke about it in I can't remember which show, Michael Richards and Alan Shearer and all that stuff. And they were like, yeah, but then he's so smart, he'll do the move. That was probably Messi from a few years ago. This Messi at 39 doesn't have the stamina and the speed and the fitness to continue running away from someone, right? So just have someone with Messi the whole game, just chasing him, making sure he doesn't touch the ball. And I'm telling you, the Argentina team is going to look like stupid because the other players can nullify Argentina tremendously. But if you let Messi have the ball in open space, it's not the fact that he'll dribble past players. He might not complete any dribble tomorrow. But the thing that Messi will do really well is he will find a runner. Offside against France. The thing that Messi will do is if you give him the ball and someone makes the right run, he's the best player in the world even today at finding that pass. And making that pass. Not just finding it, even making it accurately. Oh, bad pass back by Spain, but Simon is going to clear it. So when England have possession, they got to be very careful when they lose the ball. And if they don't have possession and they let Argentina have possession, Messi at some point is going to drop deep and oh my God, Mbappe keeps falling offside. For being one of the quickest players on planet Earth, how do you keep... Oh, that wasn't offside. Bro, that was onside. That was bad by the referee, bro. The previous one was clear offside. This was onside. That was bad. Fair enough. I'll retract my statement. Or I'll put it on hold until the next offside. I hope we can land Kone. Yeah, he seems like a baller, and he plays for Roma. Roma, I think, are asking for what, 50 million? That's or 40 million. That's very doable, honestly. And he's not even old, so you'll get. Or is he old? Wait, how old is he? That's a good question. Why can't I type today? Kone is 25. Yeah, it's a decent age. Yeah, if you get Kone, I think that's really good. If you have Kone and Tillemans, then I think your midfield is good. Then Andre Santos can be a backup, obviously, um, and your starters can be Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Menu, and Kone, and then obviously you just keep rotating between Tillemans and the others. I think that's a good team then. And look, you're gonna play. Oh, Mbappe offside again. Wasn't he offside? Wow, they didn't call it this time. But he looked offside clearly. Spain are playing the Barcelona game. Kubarsi hits it out for a corner kick for France. Oh, I don't know. It's very close. It could have been offside, honestly. It's very, very close. Good thing that Unai Simon came. Don't take any risks. Do an Ander Herrera. Yeah. Ander Herrera definitely had the lungs for it. What a game by Spain. Yeah, fantastic so far. But you never know, Sad. Big up, Sad, by the way. Thank you so much for tuning in, bro. Big up, my bro. You never know, Sad, because, oh my God, Spain almost gave away a stupid goal, but yeah, cleared. You never know, Sad, bro. This is exactly how the Spain-Belgium game was going on. And one attack and Belgium managed to score. So you never know, really, bro. Yes, Spain are dominating. Spain are having all the serious chances or the attempts and stuff, but the reality is, man, one wrong move by Spain and France equalize, then France will sit back again. And don't forget, Spain's goal came from a very, very stupid, basic mistake by what's his name, by Lucas Digne. Should be always aware of your surroundings. Should have never headed that ball. Dembele crowded, loses the ball. Oh my God, that was never a foul. He gave a foul against Ruiz, I think. They're asking him to check for simulation. Oh, it might be simulation. It might be simulation. Oh, actually, they canceled the foul. So you have to book him for a yellow card. Dembele went diving. Let's look at it now. Bruh. That was he canceled the foul, but he didn't give him a yellow card. Nice pass by Yamal, Cucurella. And bad pass by Cucurella. That's mad. He gave a foul for France and then canceled the foul when they told him it was simulation. So, probably assistant referee or someone told him. And he just gave a free kick to Spain with no yellow card for Dembele. That is insane. Is it now rigged for France? Huh? Is it rigged for France now? Is it rigged for France? Stupidity, bro. Foul on Yamal or no? No, he doesn't even give a foul on Yamal. That's a foul on Rabiot. Yep, foul on Rabiot. Fabian Ruiz is down screaming, holding his leg. Current PSG player and former PSG player. Yes, wait. Even T said something about the kit earlier, which maybe I didn't read. He said the Spain kit could have easily been an Arsenal kit. Yeah, exactly. And now you're saying the same thing, Football Heritage. The Spain kit is literally our third kit. Yeah, it is. Funny enough. Man, look at that. France are pressing, and yet the way Spain just get out of that press with their possession, it's incredible, man. Oh, Yamal. with a bad pass and ball with Upamecano, who plays it to Olise. By the way, Olise switched to the right wing, and now Dembele is playing in the middle. And Dembele just made a big mistake and gave the ball away. And Kundige made another mistake and gave a foul. Spain are playing so well, man. Did they give yellow to the opposite team? No, they didn't, Kev. It's crazy. Yes, Infantino doing everything to get France to the final. Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like it. People will not mention that. Barcola to Dembele. Dembele keeps it to Dunia. Rabiot is definitely offside. Crosses it in, anyways. And yes, the referee now blows for offside. One 3 minutes left to stoppage time. Yamal in, but this time Lucas Digne does well to shield and clear. Rodri, is he gonna keep the ball? Nope, makes a mistake. Rabiot wins it, but Laporte saves his ass. I should say Laporte because he's playing for Spain, not for France, even though he's ethnically French. Émeric Laporte. Does Olise? Oh, mistake by Spain, and France get the ball, but they're all back defending. Does Olise ever show up in a big game against us and PSG? He ghosted same year. Against PSG, he was fantastic. What do you mean? That first leg, the 5-4, he was their best player. Scored a banger, won the penalty. Oh, he didn't win the penalty, but he scored a banger. He had some amazing performances. He completed more dribbles than anyone else that game. No. I disagree. Second leg, yes. Second leg, he didn't show up. But first leg, he definitely showed up. And yeah, outside that, they haven't really been tested. They haven't played anyone good so far, or anyone that at that level. Well, they played Morocco, but to be fair, we did not show up at all. We played like garbage. Like we're obviously not as good as Spain, but we had the ability to give them a much better game and have more possession than what we had against them. It was just insane. Oh, nice pass to Dani Olmo. Nice play by Rodri, and they open up the play. Nice. I think mistaken identity can only be reversed when opposite team player gets booked. Ah, is it? Okay, fair. But that's a stupid rule. That's a stupid rule. If you're so what, you're going to book the guy who dived only after you have mistakenly booked the first one. So what is the logic behind that? Oh, because we punished. Oh, that was decent by Olise, but it overruns. Oh my god, it was a throw in for France. I thought it was a throw in for Spain. Because we penalized someone in the beginning, we will reverse our thing by penalizing the other guy. Now, stupid. That is so stupid. Goal aside, he wasn't good in both legs, especially the second. Nah. First leg, I disagree. Football Heritage. He was fantastic in the first leg. I'm telling you, he completed more dribbles than any other player on the pitch. That itself should tell you how good he was. And his goal was a banger. And he set up another goal, if I'm not wrong, as well. Oh, Mbappe. Nope. Cross and out for a throw in. You guys played scared. France won that game in the tunnel. Yeah, 100%, Kev. We played like cowards because every time we had possession, we barely committed players forward. We barely tried to move it forward. Well, we were so scared. I think that fear probably is what caused us to concede as well in the counter attack because we just gave them more respect and more space than we should have. You play against a team like France, you have to be willing to just outrun them, and we didn't even prepare for that. And that's halftime, guys. Halftime. Spain lead 1-0. Alhamdulillah. I will smash your boy. They're going to smash your French. Alhamdulillah. Haha, your French accent is phenomenal. Can you comment like Arsene Wenger? I mean, that would be a French accent, but yeah, big up Arsene Wenger, the legend. He's in the stands right now. I hope he's upset at the end of the game because his country got knocked out. At least with France knocked out, Saliba can finally get the back surgery. Yeah, hopefully. Then he'll probably have like 3 months to recover. So I guess he'll only be back by what? We're in July, August, September. He might only be back end of September, honestly, or start of October. Damn. We'll need Mosquera to step up big time. Yeah, we'll need them to step up big time, bro. What a game so far, man. And when I say what a game, I mean like what a game in the sense that what a game and what a performance by Spain. I don't mean anything for France because France have played horrendously. Um, and I honestly, while I will say they played horrendously, I also think a lot of it has to do with Spain. I think Spain just nullified them really well because France, on the other hand, also nullified Spain from having a lot of chances. Spain, obviously, their only goal was that penalty, which was a individual mistake, and then they had that other chance where they played the 1-2 and Upamecano did really well to block it for a corner. Outside that, they nullified Spain well and slowed them down from attacks, forced them to take some shots from outside the box. So France defensively have done well. So they prepared well for this game defensively, but going forward, they didn't prepare for Spain's possession ability. Big up T. Big up T. My
Oi,
brother.
mate.
Oh shit, I can't hear you. One second, let me put the other headphones on.
Pick up the chat. While Ashraf is getting his headphones. Bro, that Saliba injury hurt my soul. Hurt my soul. Okay? Until Ashraf gets his headset. You know what I'm saying?
Headsets over headsets. 1 second, T. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't think you can. Let me just connect these headphones. Can you hear me now, T?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can hear you, my bro. How you doing, my man?
Alhamdulillah, bro. How about you?
All good, man. What do you think of the game?
I mean, you know, these two teams are two forces, you know what I'm saying? And they both have their style of play. You know what I'm saying? AKA France blitzes you and Spain control you and bore you until you get, you know what I'm saying? Until you get sick of it, basically. And in this case, the Spain game plan for me is working better than the France one. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Spain have been set up very well defensively, very compact. Rodri playing some insane defensive plays in the midfield, you know what I'm saying? Outside of their defenders, of course. I feel like the Spain coach got it more right. You know what I'm saying? De La Fuente or whatever his name is. He has it. He set up his team better than Deschamps did, in my opinion. Because the France attack right now with Barcola and even Mbappe, I don't see them doing... Okay, maybe Mbappe is, but bro, the main suspect for me, for France right now, is Dembele. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Dembele has...
Terrible.
Yes, he has been the worst one out of them. You know what I'm saying? And because he's not working, because you have Barcola on the left, who's not a star level player like Mbappe and Dembele. You know what I'm saying? You can see Mbappe doing things on his own, at least trying to do things on his own. You know what I'm saying? But it's not working. Spain are set up very well. Like I said, the Spain way of playing right now is overpowering the France way of playing, and I think France needs some substitutions in the second half. Obviously, losing Saliba is also not helping, but that's not offensive. You can still defend very well. You know what I'm saying? You just need to change up the attack in this case. You know?
Correct. And they have defended well, to be honest, even after Saliba came off.
Yes, because Lacroix is a decent defender. You know what I'm saying? He's the thing with France is if you get an injured player, you will make up with it with another quality player. You know what I'm saying? Even though the level between Saliba and Lacroix is a lot, you know what I'm saying? I still believe that Lacroix is a good player. But right now, Dembele is not working. He needs to get subbed off, in my opinion, and they need to look at other ways of hurting Spain. Because right now, this is exactly what Spain wants. Have control, be compact, stop them, and then attack them, or control the ball. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing it very well. Even though Yamal is having another quiet game, even though he got the penalty.
Yeah.
Spain are doing very well, in my opinion. So for me, I'm giving it to Spain right now, bro. They look way more in control than France does right now, which is crazy.
Man. I'm telling you, bro. I was going to ask you, okay, before I talk on Spain, because you said France need to obviously bring on some players. Who would you bring on if you were the French coach? If you were Deschamps?
I mean, maybe Doué to start. You know what I'm saying?
For whom?
For
T?
You cannot hear me?
Oh wait, now I can. Yeah, your voice went for a little bit. Now I can.
Yeah, I was looking at the bench on my phone, but
yeah, they have Cherki, they have Doué, they have Mateta, they have.
I would hold off with Mateta first because you still want Mbappe to play, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would sub in. I would sub off Barcola or Dembele first, straight away. You know, I would not sub them off. I'll sub them both off first, straight away, because that means that when you need a super sub, you don't have one anymore. You use your two winger subs. So you know what I'm saying? You need to calm down with that one and just use one at the beginning, and maybe at the 60th, 65th minute, when you see that it's still not working, then you bring on the second winger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Turkey, I don't know if Turkey is going to change this game purely because of the fact that how he's moving in this World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Very, very demotivated because of the fact that he is on the bench and he doesn't see himself as a bench player. You know what I'm saying? I think you saw the news about him being pissed because he's on the bench.
Who? Cherki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what is... Bruh, the players starting are better than him. So what is he complaining about? Like, he's not better than Olise. He's not going to start. He's not better on the right than Dembele. Like, he has to just suck it up.
Mm-hmm. You know what it is? I can say the easy names like Rabiot, but I don't feel like the defensive part of France is letting them down.
Yeah. I think it'll be suicide if you take a defensive player and put Cherki.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it needs to be Barcola or Dembele that needs to sub off. Exactly. For Doué, Cherki, you know what I'm saying? And you also you name one more player. What was his name again?
Cherki, Mateta, Thuram. They have Thuram as well. They have they have Akliouche.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also have Zaire Emery. Okay, no, I would bring on
Zaire
Doué.
Emery, yeah.
Doué would be my
Yeah,
first
Dewey has to be
choice.
the first stop. There's no
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
He has to be
exactly.
before anyone else. Like whoever, and obviously, I think because Spain don't give you that kind of space to use your pace because of the way they defend and they press you really fast.
Mm.
Maybe playing Barcola does not make sense. Like because Barcola only has space that he can take advantage of. But I do hear about Dembele because Dembele's also had a stinker. To be fair, I think Olise has also had a stinker so far. He hasn't done anything.
He's been
He
quiet.
lost. He's been quiet. Lost the ball a couple of times stupidly. Like
Who plays the
obviously,
10 right now? The Dembele or Olise?
so they started with Olise, and then in the middle of the first half, Dembele started playing as the 10, and Olise went to the right wing.
The thing is, Ashraf, and I said this at the beginning, Rodri is playing his socks off right now. Rodri is defensively being rock solid for Spain to the point that he is the reason why the number 10 of France is not looking visible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I think the other two have also done a decent job so far. Ruiz has been all over the place in a good way. I think Olmo has kept possession really well, initiated some attacks well.
Yeah, but the one that jumps out is Rodri purely because of his defensive abilities right now.
Absolutely.
Because stopping Mbappe, stopping Olise, you know what I'm saying? It's a big thing. It's a huge thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people said that Spain would be too slow to stop these guys, but right now they're controlling them very well. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So,
and that's the thing, man. The thing is, we talk about France's bench, but the reality is, even Spain have an equivalent, equal quality bench to France because they can bring on Pedri, they can bring on Nico Williams, they can bring on Ferran Torres. They have options that can also come in and we have Moreno, the Ballon d'Or nominee.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100%. Oh, they're gonna show. Oh wait, they're showing that the ball might have hit Yamal's hand. No, it didn't. It hit his shoulder. Okay. Wait, I think it hit his shoulder.
Bro, the edits for this game have been hilarious, bro.
Ooh, I'm actually curious now. Wait, what is it?
By the way, I don't understand why this guy started with Barcola in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry?
Obviously, I don't understand why this guy started with Barcola in the first place. He should have started with Doué.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing it like every few games here and there. Like the Morocco game, I think he started Barcola as well.
Yeah, but this is Spain, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? It's different, bro. Because now you're losing, and then what? You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna bring on Doué, but what if he's not gonna do anything right now because of the other players are not playing well as well? You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. You needed to start this game well. That's the problem for Spain, right? For France right now. Because they didn't start well, it's going to take a lot of mental strength to turn this around. You know what I'm saying? And obviously quality. But I don't know. Friends need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they have been very, very shaky up front. Even Dembele's first touch, he was just losing the ball. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Barcola has not been bad per se. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is with Barcola is he cannot be that hero for France. You know what I'm saying? Someone like Doué, he can. You know, because we've seen him do it for PSG. So I expect him to do it for France as well. Even though he has also had a quiet World Cup, in my opinion. He's not been the greatest. But yeah, I still see Doué as a bigger difference maker than Barcola. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's definitely a better player. Bro, I would take Doué over Barcola any day, bro.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah,
bro,
I'll take Doué over Barcola.
That's without a question. Doué, the fact that PSG got him for a decent price, you know what I'm saying? Just like they did João Neves, you know what I'm saying? It's insane. The fact that they got them for decent prices, is, for me, it's insane, bro.
Yeah. By the way, Kone is coming on for Rabiot, because I saw Tchouaméni still there. So I think Rabiot's come off and Kone's come on. I don't think Rabiot had that bad of a game, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, surprising, but I guess more solidity. I don't know what that does for them, because it's not like Spain were killing them on the counter or killing them on the attacks.
Did he keep the attack the same?
Yeah, yeah. Barcola is on. Olise is there. Mbappe is there. Let me check if Dembele is there. I'm pretty sure Dembele. I saw Dembele too. Deschamps is ruthless with substitutions sometimes, to be fair. I still remember that World Cup final when they were losing 2-0 and he took off Giroud and Dembele in the like as soon as the second goal was scored, he took both of them off. That was such a statement. And that actually changed the game for them, to be fair.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that changed the game for them. Yeah, Dembele is there as well. Yeah, he took off Rabiot.
Okay, so Rabiot and
He took off
Khalas.
Rabiot. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe he still believes that this lineup can do it. I don't know. But by the way, I said it in the chat as well. But put an Arsenal crest on this
Yeah.
kit, and it's an Arsenal kit.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
read I read that comment as well. I was like, oh, T said that because Football Heritage typed it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw T say something similar, and then I went up and saw your comment. It is exactly our kit, just obviously. But you know, the funny thing is because when I like sometimes go to the malls and I see that the jersey in the store, because both are Adidas, right? And I see the jersey in the store, I'm like, oh, this is the Arsenal jersey. Then I go look at it, I'm like, oh, it's Spain.
Yeah.
Damn, I got fooled as well.
Yeah, bro. It's a nice kit. I would have loved if we went for something like this, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With the old logo and shit. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. It is nice for sure. Yeah, and then it is started. France get an early throw in, but in their own half.
Anyway, bro, I'm gonna leave you to it.
Yalla, bro.
Maybe I'll join at the end of the game if you're staying for 5 more minutes.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yalla,
good.
bro.
Sounds good. Yalla, my man. See you, bro.
See you, bro. Ciao, ciao.
Big up, bro. Big up. Actually, let's leave it like this. Doesn't make a difference. Big up to T. Thank you so much for joining, my man. And we are back to the game. France are definitely going to try and have more possession this half. I mean, they have to. They have no choice. They definitely have to. We'll see how that works for them. Sorry, let me just go through some of the comments quickly. Are you panicking from Arsenal window so far? Like some, I'm not. I don't know if you were trying to ask the question to T as well, Kev. Sorry, I sort of read it when he was here, but no, I'm not honestly. Like as I said last time, I am worried about some of the targets we're linked with, for the positions we're linked with, like Solis on the left and Rogers on the left. I'm not a fan of those, so that makes me worried a little bit. But in terms of how long it's taking us to get some transfers done, no, I'm not, because I think after the World Cup is when we'll see some real movement. Some people are saying it was his back, not the hamstring, that forced him off. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, if it was his back, then I guess he will get the back surgery done. Deschamps just relies on individual talent to bail him out. He's a glorified Roberto Martinez and Coleman. No, I don't think he is, man. I don't think he is. I think the World Cup, the way he won it in 2018, he played Matuidi on the left, for God's sake. Like, you need a good manager to understand that you need to do that. And I think that last World Cup as well, like, he used his guys really well, like Giroud, Mbappe, and all. He got the best out of them. He managed to get the best out of Mbappe. I disagree. I think he's a very good coach internationally, maybe not at a club level. Club level, I completely hear if people are saying he's not a good. Kukure does really well against Olise, by the way. I completely hear if people say, "Hey, listen, as a club manager, you don't rate him, but as an international manager, he's done a very good job so far." And as I said, that game against Argentina in the final, people forget, like, him taking off Giroud and Dembele was a statement of intellect. Some people would go like, "Oh, this is crazy. What are you doing, taking off two players at 30 minutes? What is it going to do?" But hey, it worked. France took over after that. Well, especially in the second half. Maybe not fully after that, but they did a lot better. And obviously, France came back and took it to extra time. Bruh. Did Upamecano dive there as well? No, it wasn't a dive. It was a foul, which was given anyways. Lucas Digne loses the ball. Oyarzabal. Yamal up against Lacroix to Pedro Porro, and they go back. Bruh, Yamal is getting no opportunity to run at them, man. Due can change the game, in my opinion. Yeah, he definitely can. If anyone can change the game, it's Due, man. That was a foul on Yamal, bro. What is going on? The referee didn't even give it. This referee's mad. Wow. Kubarsi did so well to read that pass, bro. And Fabian Ruiz does so well to keep possession. This is what I'm saying, man. It's the best possession team in the whole world, bro. And because of that, like, this pressing of France is pointless in the end. It's pointless because this team can just make them run. It's not pointless, obviously. At some point, they can capitalize. But I think if France are to equalize, it'll have to come from a spell of their possession or from a set piece or something. It'll not come from Lacroix with a bad foul, by the way, on Oyarzabal. Yeah, that was a foul. It was a soft foul, honestly. I wouldn't give it. After seeing the replay, okay, fair enough. Big up, referee. Doué will come on and win a pen for France. Book this. Are you just saying it because it happened against Paraguay? So you're like, oh, it happened once. It can happen again. Yamal is through. I think he's offside, though. And he misses anyways. And it is offside. Not only did he miss, his shot came back and hit him and went out for a goal kick. So even if it was offside, even if it was onside, I mean, it would have not even been a corner. Rodri does well to win the ball back. Fabian Ruiz keeps it. Now Yamal has it. Back to Ruiz. And mistake by Ruiz, but Spain get possession back again. And it's the difference, I think, between a team like Spain and a team like, or any other team in the world when they press, right? Their press is smart pressing. It's not stupid pressing. Like, it's not, oh, just try to win the ball back quickly. It's smart pressing in the right direction to crowd the right zones to make sure your passing options are limited. Then it's on you and your trickery to try and create space out of nothing with your dribbles. Honestly, it is so smart, man. Oh, here's the ball with a bad move and hits it out for a goal kick. It's proper collective pressing. Like, you can see there's work being put into it to train them on how to choke the other team out and how to not just press stupidly and get beaten by one good pass. France hype just to serve up a Burnley performance. I like that comment, Football Heritage. Hey, Usain Bolt and Noah Lyles together taking a selfie. Yeah. The fastest man in the history of this planet and the current fastest man now. Oh, that was bad by Fabian Ruiz. But it was even worse by Chouameni. And Spain clear it. Lacroix heads it to Barcola. But Yamal goes past Dinia. Beautiful dribble. That's a foul, no? No, it's not a foul. Yeah, fair enough. I actually understand why it's not a foul as well. Bad pass almost puts Mania in trouble, but Mania cleans it up. And France win the throw-in. Yeah, look, it's still a lot. There's still a long time, Football Heritage. There's like 37 minutes of normal time. And then obviously at least another 6 minutes stoppage time minimum. So there's definitely a minimum of 45 minutes to play. If you, not 45, let's say, if I say 6 minutes stoppage time, then let's say 43 minutes to play. So I wouldn't rule out France yet, man. I'm telling you. They just need a spell of like Look, this could be the spell. Kone, Chouameni, Kunde. Okay, Spain is back. Dembele. And bad pass by Dembele. Yeah, you know what? T is right. He needs to come off, bro. They just need a spell of like 4 or 5 good minutes, and they could potentially score. Remember also, from set pieces, these guys are going to be dangerous. They have La Croix, they have Upamecano, they have now Kone, Chouameni. Olise does well to keep possession there. It's crazy that against a team like Spain, all these guys like Dembele, Mbappe, Olise, they don't look like good dribblers. They don't look like good dribblers. Like they're barely able to complete dribbles, or maybe they are completing dribbles, but it's not as clean. Like they're really struggling. Barcola overhits it, and Unai Simon reads it really, really well and comes out and collects. That's the thing with Barcola. He does that same run all the time, but he pushes it forward and it goes on pace. Bruh. That's a foul by Upamecano. Oh, who's getting ready to come on? Doué's coming on. Yeah. Inevitable. I think Deschamps saw that Barcola run. He's like, bruh, get him off. Get him off. Oh. France attempted through ball, but it's well read by Spain. While I'm not ruling out France equalizing, it's obviously very, very possible. But, generally, if France equalize here. Oh, beautiful by Orzabal. Wow. That was such a superb dribble. Superb turn. While I'm obviously not ruling out that France can come back, as I said, like I've seen worse. I've seen like crazier things happen. I've seen teams get dominated even more and be down 2 goals and come back. I mean, France themselves did it 4 years ago. But if France score now in the next 5-10 minutes, it would be the most. It would be the best definition of against the run of play, where a team looks so out of it and somehow out of nowhere comes with a goal. It was exactly like the Belgium game in that quarterfinals against Spain. It was all Spain. It was all Spain. One attack and one cross, and these guys managed to get a header. Ketalere managed to get a header in and score. Look at that passing by Spain, bro. Oh my God. This is how I wish Arsenal play. I'm not going to lie, guys. Oh, look at that. Every one of them knows exactly what they're doing. Look at the way they pass. And this is without Pedri, who I think is the best midfielder. Look at that. And just like that, they have a dangerous counterattack. Baena. Useless Baena. What is he going to do? Shoots it straight at Kunde, who's right in front of him. Rodri crosses it to Yamal, but it was a bad cross. Comes back to Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Is he going to give it to Yamal? Please do. No, he doesn't. Olmo. Oh my God, Pedro Porro! Let's go! Pedro Porro scores! Wow! Come on, Spain! España! Viva España! Free Palestine! And this hope is red like a tomato! Like a tomat! Wow! Pedro Porro! Bruh, leave Tottenham, bruh. What are you doing at Tottenham, bro? What are you doing at Tottenham, bro? Just leave. Go to Barcelona. They need no, actually, they have Kunde. They have Kunde. That was beautiful by Pedro Porro and Olmo, man. Oh my God. He plays a beautiful 1-2. Danny Olmo gets fouled and he still manages to play that pass. Wow, Danny Olmo, man. And look at that finish. What a finish, bro. Like a striker's finish. Like Mikel Merino's finish. This is a typical Mikel Merino finish. Viva España! Viva España! I personally don't want Barcola at Arsenal. Yeah, me neither, bro. Me neither, football heritage. Oh my god, Mike Manya with. Okay, no. Never mind. Danny Olmo keeps the ball. Danny Olmo, you absolute beast, bro. That was beautiful, bro. Yamal! 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 Offside! Offside! No, no, that was such a good goal! Yamal is saying no, no, no. He's as if he's so sure. But nah, they played on, so clearly. Ah, damn it! Was he offside? They're gonna show the replay now. Oh, he might be just offside. But I mean, they reviewed it already, so that was a good goal, man. Ay, 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 ay. Pain now. My God. Man, that goal of Yamal should have stood, bro. Damn it. Don't take him off, bro. Let him play this whole game and get his goal. Oh my God. Spain lose the ball and instantly get it back, man. So good, honestly, bro. So good. I personally don't want. Let's go Spain. Damn, I badly need Argentina to win tomorrow. Yeah, man. I do want to see a Spain Argentina final. That'll be nice, and inshallah Spain wins that. Wow, nutmeg on Lucas Digne by Yamal. I'm telling you, it'll be a Spain England final, bro. I promise you, Kev. Okay, you know, honestly, you never know. Because you would think that France is more PNP than Spain, and yet Spain like are looking extremely, extremely comfortable. Mbappe goes out wide, takes a shot, and it goes out for a corner. Why did this even open? I don't even know. I don't see it happening, man. Honestly, bro. I really wish it does, but I don't see it happening. Because I think Spain. Oh, Lucas Digne is in. Another cross that's deflected out for a corner again for France. I really think whoever wins from this, as I said, and now it looks like it's going to be Spain. I do think they will win and go through, but they'll win the whole thing. I mean, but I just think Spain, England will be a bit underwhelming. I don't know. And that's a goal kick for Spain. Obviously, look, 30 minutes left. A bit more than 30. In fact, if you take, well, 25 minutes plus at least 6 minutes stoppage time, I'm assuming. So like a bit over 30. So still time for France to come back, and they came back against Argentina with less time in a final. So it's definitely there, but I went back to see your reaction. The happiest in your eyes. Bro! Oqsam billah, and I was even happier when Yamal scored, but unfortunately it didn't count, man. I was so happy. Wallah, sad, bro. I've said it from the start of the World Cup. If Morocco doesn't win it, I want Spain to win it. And in my bracket, I had Spain winning it anyway, so. Oh, here's the ball. Ah. France do well to recover. I hope Spain don't stop running, bro. Do not underestimate these guys. Maybe time to make some subs. Time to bring the Ballon d'Or candidate, Mikel Merino. Bring Pedri on. And Nico Williams for Bayena. That will bring some good energy. Nice work, Pedro Porro. Wallahi, Pedro Porro, you should leave Tottenham, bro. Go to Bayern Munich. Go to Barcelona if they need one. They can play Koundé centre back. It's fine. Oh, Kylian Mbappe almost scored. Almost scored. It just went out wide. I think it's a corner. Is it? Yeah, it's a corner. It hit Kukureya and went out. Many teams, bro. There's many teams he can go for, and go to United even. It's fine. Go to Liverpool. Like, there's so many teams he can go for. He'd be way better for that team. Doué cuts. Doué cuts again. Shot. Blocked. Back to Doué. Doué tries to play a back heel. Olise gets it. Digne crosses. Simon is going to collect that easy. Yamal is making a run. Simon finds him. Yamal. And Mike Monia comes out with a header. Olise switches the play to Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe up against Kukureya, who's offside, by the way. Who's offside? Hors-jeu! Hors-jeu, Mbappe! Hors-jeu, Monsieur Mbappe! Oh, they're showing the offside of Yamal. Oh my god, it was close, bro. Actually, yeah, it was close. Shit. Yamal to Olmo. Yamal playing some good first time passes at least. He's not trying to overdo it. That's good. Even though I want him to overdo it, man. Baena. Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, anyone who would have been questioning Ruiz starting ahead of Pedri, myself included, is definitely proven wrong. I'm definitely proven wrong because Ruiz has been phenomenal. Rodri, phenomenal. Olmo, beautiful assist for that goal. That's a foul for Spain. Yes, Saad, we will watch Merino score, inshallah. We will watch Mereno score. Baena has done okay, to be fair. Like, he's won a couple of fouls here and there, kept the ball well. Is that hydration break? Yep, hydration break. I would still take him off. Bring on Nico Williams now. Bring on Pedri. Give Ruiz a break. And bring on Mereno for Olmo. At least make 2 subs. Maybe not Baena. At least sub the other 2 guys. Hydration break. Oh my god, what a game this has been, man. What a game. What a game, especially for the Spanish fans. Ah. Oh, Shirky's coming on and Theo Hernandez. Oh my god. Wow, man. It feels like I'm on the weekend, you know, that's how good it is. But yeah, obviously it's a midweek and I have work tomorrow, but hey, this is so good. This is so good. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a sec. Yeah. Oh yeah, do it. Crosses in. Fabian Ruiz will get it and clear it forward to Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, who plays with Yamal. Oyarzabal, Yamal. Ah, Oyarzabal loses the ball, bro. And France loses. Shirky loses the ball. And it's a throw in. Ferran Torres coming on for Oyarzabal. Okay, fair. Good. Because now they'll try to hit them on the counter, and obviously Ferran Torres has got way more pace. Yamal. Ferran Torres, I think he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. These guys need to watch out for the offside, man. Spain. That's a foul for France. No, ball is with them, so I guess referee says play on. France with the possession. They've got 15 minutes plus stoppage time to try and salvage their World Cup hopes. Mbappe running in, but it's too long of a pass by Doué, and it goes out for a Spain goal kick. Can you believe this will be Mbappe's first World Cup where he doesn't make a final? That is mad. They're bringing that Timothy Salame pig in the stadium. If you know, you know. Baena trying to run through but gets out-muscled by Koundé. Yeah, this would be Mbappe's first World Cup where he doesn't make it to the final. It's insane. Scored 4 goals in his last 2 World Cups. Mbappe up against Yamal. Yamal wins the ball? Nope. Yamal fouls Mbappe with a tackle. Deschamps is yelling at the 4th referee, asking for a yellow card on Yamal. Let me see that replay. Could it even be a red? No. It's a foul. Maybe even a yellow, but definitely not a red. Free kick for France. From the left side of the pitch, it's going to be crossed in by Dembele, who's been abysmal today. No, Shirky actually. No, Dembele. Yes, Dembele crosses it in. And it's headed out for a corner. Nope, it's a foul. Foul by France on Rodri. I thought it was going to be given as a corner because Rodri headed the ball out. But he was pushed by, I think, Lacroix. And Spain get a free kick. This is around the time when Spain would have started their France started their comeback against Argentina. Spain making 2 subs. Dani Olmo is coming off for Moreno. For Ballon d'Or nominee Mikel Merino, my striker, and Fabian Ruiz coming on for Pedri. I called it. I even said, fine, keep Baena for a little bit more. It's fine. But bring on Pedri and Merino. Watch Merino now. Bro, if Merino scores for the 3rd consecutive game off the bench, we might have to start having some serious, okay, not Ballon d'Or, but maybe like top 20 nominations. Actually, not even top 20. He's missed too much of the season, man. Moreno, nice contribution in the beginning. Yamal, Pedri. To Baena. Mikel Merino is in. Crossing. Ferran Torres heads it just out wide. Ay. If that was Mikel Merino, that would have been a goal for sure. That was a decent cross by Ferran Torres. But Spain get the ball back quickly. I don't even know how. It literally was a goal kick. They were showing the replay, and then Spain immediately have the ball back. France must have taken it long, and Spain got it back in the blink of an eye. This is such a dominant game. It's insane, man. This is what I'm saying. People were like saying, oh, France could smash Spain. France will smash Spain. I was like, you guys are deluded. Even if you think France will go through, which is absolutely fine to think. It's fair to think France will go through. But to think they were going to... Oh, that's a foul on Rodri. To think they were going to get dominated or slapped by France, you haven't watched football then. The only game where I feel it would be truly one sided would have been France Argentina. I think it would be truly one sided because I think the matchups don't work. I think England Argentina maybe is a better matchup. Spain England is a very good matchup. Spain Argentina is probably the best matchup. Crossed in by Theo Hernandez, but Simon claims it really well. For all the criticism De La Fuente got for starting Simon over Raya, who probably is one of the best, if not the best keeper in the world, based on last season and based on the last 2 seasons, he has shown that he deserves to be the starting keeper, man. He's done really, really well. He's done really well. That's a foul, no? By Tchouaméni? Nope. Yeah, Pedri does really well. Pedri does really bad and loses the ball. And it's a throw-in for France. Yeah, Unai Simon, this whole tournament has been fantastic, man. No mistakes. On the ball, he's fantastic. Every decision he's made to come off the line, to come out and claim a cross, every decision has been like on point. Every decision. And Bayena loses the ball to Shirky, who plays the ball to Dembele, and Dembele hits the ball out for a throw-in. Bruh. And it's a throw-in for Spain. Dembele has been abysmal, bro. He's been catastrophic. He's been horrendous. He's been an abomination. Would you take De La Fuente at Arsenal if Arteta leaves? No, I wouldn't. Because doing it at club football is not the same as doing it in international football. Club football is harder. If at Arsenal, I would take Fabregas because Fabregas plays that football style that I would want us to play at Arsenal. He's done it at a very good level with Como, a team that's not even expected to be in the Champions League. They qualified to the Champions League. Mbappe! Mbappe is running on. Cleared by Simon. Doué is going to shoot. There's no keeper. And Cinnamon saves it. Wow! Unai Simon! Unai Simon! Good pass by Shirky over the top. Mbappe was going to go one-on-one. Simon comes out, heads it out. But it comes to Doué, who shoots it, who tries to put it in the net before Simon gets back. But then Simon gets back and blocks it with his stomach and then gets a hold of the ball. That's my wife sending me a message telling me to keep it low because everyone is sleeping, to be fair. It's not just my wife. Oh, mistake by Spain, but no, cleared. Thank God. And that's a foul for Spain. That's definitely a foul for Spain. It's either a foul for Spain or a goal kick, but regardless, it's Spain's ball. It should be. Oh no, it's either a France corner or it's a foul. So let's see what he gives. Honestly, that should be a corner. That shouldn't be a goal kick. That shouldn't be. Yes, and he gave a corner. Correct decision. Definitely the correct decision. 100%. Definitely the correct decision. Oh, I think Nico Williams is getting ready to come on. Yes, exactly the subs I called. Exactly the subs I called. And this is why they will win. This is why Spain will see out this win. Oh, and Llorente is coming on as well. Who's number 12? Pedro Porro. Why is he taking Pedro Porro out? Is there an injury? I mean, Llorente is faster, so I guess Llorente would help with the transition. And defending that transition as well, not just... Yeah, that's the one thing about Pedro Porro. He is slow. For every good thing about him, like reading the game, defending one-on-one, attacking, defensively, he is quite slow. So if you have someone at pace, they can take him over and over again. Oh, no, he gave a goal kick. He gave a goal kick for France. Sorry, for Spain, I mean. Yeah, that's surprising. Foul for France. Yeah, I would definitely take Fabregas as our coach. I wouldn't take De La Fuente. Fabregas would play some beautiful attacking football. And I think would win us trophies as well with this team. But anyways, we'll have to wait and see, obviously, what Arteta does. I mean, he's right now the best manager in the league, and deservedly so. Mikel Merino. Oh, bad pass by Merino. Nico Williams wins it back, but Spain collected back. Rodri wins it back again, but I think Lacroix is going to clear it. Oh, Lacroix drops Yamal to the ground. It's a lovely dribble. Theo Hernandez. Shirky up against Nico Williams. Chouameni. Theo Hernandez. Doué plays a nice back heel to Dembele. And Dembele loses the ball out for a throw in. Was it a... Oh no, foul. Sorry. He wins the foul. Yeah, because it was definitely going to be a Spain throw in if it was a throw in. Yeah, Dembele wins a foul. He's going to take it from the left side, close to the corner line. Takes it long. No, takes it short. Sorry. Crosses it into the box, but down, and it's cleared by Marcus Llorente. Ball back. Theo Hernandez. Shirky almost loses the ball to Pedri, but Shirky keeps it back. Turns from Pedri. Runs. Chips it over the top. Tries his stupid chip pass, and it goes to Unai Simon easily. Unai Simon taunting Mbappe. Waiting for Mbappe to come. That's going to be a yellow card for Mbappe. That's a yellow card for Kylian Mbappe, who was getting taunted by Unai Simon. Unai Simon was waiting for him till the last second. And Mbappe goes and actually punches him in the face. Well, he didn't punch him in the face, but as in he put his arm on his neck from the press. And that's a yellow card for Kylian Mbappe, who's clearly frustrated. I can't believe if Messi scores tomorrow, just that 9 goals could make him top scorer of the whole tournament. It would be the first time he wins the Golden Boot. As things stand right now, Mbappe has killed his chance of winning the Best Player of the Tournament award. Because now Bellingham will probably go ahead of him if he makes it to the final. Or Messi would go ahead. Messi, I think, is already ahead of him for this tournament so far. Throw in France. This is going to be an exciting last few minutes. Nico Williams. Oh, cleared by Chouameni really well, to be fair. That was good clearance by Chouameni. Koundé. Plays it long to Dembele, to Shirky. Pedri wins the ball back, but Dembele claims it back. To Doué on the left. Theo Hernandez does the overlapping run. And Yamal fouls Doué just outside the box. And it's a foul from the left side. Oh, that was a bad foul as well. I think there was a cut on Doué's knee because of that. Yeah. The knees clashed, and I think there was a cut. But Doué's back and walking now, so I guess it's not as serious. Mbappe is on the free kick. I think he's going to take it straight. I think he's tired of all these crosses. He's like, let me take the game by the scruff of the neck. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad idea. They need their best player to take more shots and more. Mbappe with the free kick, and it's over the bar. I guess this is why you're not on free kicks. Oh my god. Kylian Mbappe. Man, this game just needs a Yamal goal and it'll be cherry on the cake, bro. Oh, Go Yamal. Yamal against Lacroix. Yamal turns from Theo Hernandez. That's not a pen? No, he's not gonna give a pen. Because Yamal also like got helped by Theo Hernandez and got up. No, definitely not a pen. Never. And I think Yamal knows as well, which is why he just got up and played on. Come on, Mikel Merino, we're waiting for your usual goal. To be honest, he might not score only because Spain are already winning 2-0. When he scored the last two games, they were the winning goals. Like, his team needed him to score and he scored. His team doesn't need him to score now. If Spain needed a goal, he would have scored it. That's how Merino works. Merino is like, I work when I'm needed. If I score when it's not needed, then I'm stat padding, and I'm not a stat padder. Merino is anything but a stat padder. Beautiful football by France. In and Cucurella with an incredible tackle to give the ball out, to kick the ball out for a corner, which is taken quickly by France. Doué up against Llorente. Doué to Dembele. Dembele crosses it in, headed out by Pedri, sorry. No, by Kubarsi. Back to Koundé. Koundé to Mbappe. Mbappe up against Cucurella. Mbappe takes on Cucurella on the outside, crosses it in, Laporte heads it out. It's going to go to Kone. Kone with a good touch. Inside the box, rolls it, does a drag. Back to Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez to Shirky. Shirky on his left foot to Kone. Kone on the left. He's going to cross it in. He crosses it in, and it's gone out straight for a goal kick. Cucurella has been having one beast of a game, honestly, bro. That was a super pass by Shirky. And Cucurella with an incredible tackle on in front of Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is probably thinking, listen, I hate this douchebag right now, but I'm going to love him when he plays for Real Madrid. Unai Simon takes the goal kick long. Lacroix wins the header. Back to Pedri. Pedri chests it down beautifully. Yamal takes on Kone to Pedri. Pedri turns Kone really well. Yamal back to Llorente. Beautiful football by Spain. Making France work. Kubarsi back to Simon. Simon to Laporte. Laporte plays it long to Nico Williams, who was not going to get it because Koundé heads back. But Koundé doesn't clear it that far. And Merino wins it to Nico Williams. Nico Williams making a run in. Oh, Merino didn't spot the run, bruh. That run was there by Nico Williams, honestly. It would have been a 3-0 game. Llorente to Yamal. Yamal up against Theo Hernandez, and Theo Hernandez does really well and wins the ball back. I don't know why they didn't start him. I get Lucas Digne has played well the last few games, but I always thought Theo Hernandez was their best left back. Tchouaméni. By the way, 7 minutes stoppage time. I don't know why I forgot to mention that. There's 5 minutes left now. Nico Williams. Koundé was marked by Nico Williams. Koundé plays the ball long to Mbappe. Mbappe keeps it from two players, but then loses it. Cucurella does really well, and Rodri cleans it up. Ball with Pedri right now. Pedri being pressed by Shirky. Is he going to lose it? No, he doesn't. To Llorente. To Pedri, who plays it to Yamal. Back to Llorente. Spain, the masters of keeping possession, and Rodri gets fouled by Kone. Oh, Spanish legends all sitting together. Puyol, Ramos, Casillas, and Xavi Hernandez. All World Cup winners and Euro winners in 2008, 2010, and 2012. Well, Puyol wasn't there in 2012, to be fair. Nico Williams up against Tchouaméni, but he decides to go back. No, he turns again to face him. To Pedri. Pedri to Rodri. Back to Pedri. Pedri back to Kubarsi. To Rodri, who plays it first time to Yamal beautifully. Yamal to Llorente. Llorente is going to go back. Goes back all the way to Unai Simon. Unai Simon does not take any risks and hoofs it up. Rodri looks a bit annoyed with that, but it is what it is. And I don't blame him, eh? Rodri is world class. He's thinking, why the hell are we playing? Oh, Upamecano makes a mistake. Nico Williams up against Upamecano. Spain on the attack. Nico Williams against Upamecano. He takes a shot and it's out for a goal kick. Nico Williams does well there, but it was always going to be difficult from that angle. France with 3 minutes to do what would be an impossible comeback. Well, right now looks impossible, but hey, they score 1 goal in the next 1 minute and you never know. This has to be the one though. Shirky. He plays it to Dembele. Dembele cuts, shoots, and it's Unai Simon is standing in the right position and saves it. And he collects the ball. Yeah, now it's done. That was the goal that was needed. If France scored that, then we could have had a very exciting last 2 minutes. Nico Williams. Wow. Spain kept the ball despite that pressure. Yeah, Spain is just toying with France. Can you believe France is losing and they're not even able to touch the ball? This team is incredible. Incroyable. Incroyable. Marcus Llorente, back to Kubarsi. Back to Unai Simon. Unai Simon plays it long to tries to Moreno, but Tchouaméni wins that header. And Cucurella wins the ball back. Pedri to Moreno to Pedri. Beautiful by Pedri. Oh, Pedri over the top. To Yamal. Yamal keeps it away from Doué and wins a throw-in, which is going to be taken by Marcus Llorente. Ferran Torres to Yamal. Yamal tries to dance around. Man, that was a foul, by the way, on Yamal. But there's a foul for Yamal, sorry. But yeah, referee doesn't give it. Doué switches play all the way to Dembele. Cucurella with him. Dembele up against Cucurella. Dembele against Cucurella. Moreno comes to help. Dembele shoots! And it's saved by Unai Simon. And cleared by France. Back to Koundé. Koundé to Kone. It was a foul, but referee waves advantage. Mbappe. Mbappe curls it from outside the box, but it's over the bar. And Mbappe looks up at the timer. He sees there's only 30 seconds left, and he's like, we have lost this game. Oh, mes amis. Désolé. We have lost. Incroyable. Incroyable. I love it. We might see a France-Argentina repeat for 3rd place. And a Euro final repeat for... yes, and that's it, guys. Game. That's it. Spain have done it. Spain have gone through. Come on! Kylian Mbappe walks all annoyed and pissed off. To be honest, they were the favorites for a reason. They played really well. They had a superb game, but in the end, the better team won, to be fair. Pedro Porro, probably man of the match for me. Probably man of the match for me. I think Rodri obviously should be in that conversation. Fabian Ruiz should also be in that conversation. Super performance. Doué is down, the jersey over his head. I think he's crying. It looks like he's crying. You know what? They can suck it, bro. They cost us. Well, they didn't cost us. They deserve the Champions League, but we lost the Champions League, so we lost the Champions League to them, so let them go. Wow. Wow. Anyways, guys, this was a nice watch along. This was a successful watch along because I definitely wanted Spain. Um, I'm happy Spain won. Spain definitely deserved it. Can't even say that, oh, because Saliba went out injured, so this happened. It wasn't even that because these guys were just terrible in attack. They couldn't touch Spain, bro. And this just goes to show, man. All these guys who said, oh, France cheat code, France will destroy Spain. I just found it. I completely agree with people saying France are the favorites. They look like the favorites. They look like they deserve, like they were going to win it all. But yeah, Spain definitely the deserved winners, and Spain showed them up. Can you believe it, guys? 3 consecutive years they play each other in 3 different competitions. Fair enough, the Nations League is a nothing competition, but I mean they still lost that as well, and they lost in the Euro semi-final, and now they lost. This was the worst of them all because this was a whitewash. I'm actually gonna check the stats and see before I let you guys go, or before we leave, because it is 1 a.m. here and I need to go to bed and have work tomorrow. I'm actually gonna check this here because this was definitely a whitewash. Okay, so the possession is the only thing that was close, right? 51 to 49. 51% Spain, 49 France. Everything else, well, actually, to be fair, Spain only had 2 shots on target, whereas France had 3. But big chances, Spain had 3, France had 0. Honestly, it doesn't feel like that game was a 51-49% possession game. It felt like it was more like 60-40 or 65-35. What was the possession in the second half? Yeah, second half is when France had a bit more because obviously they were trying to come back, I guess. What a match. Congrats to Spain, the first team in this World Cup's final. We will find out tomorrow, and we will be live again tomorrow for the other watch along to see who makes it between England and Argentina. It will be interesting regardless. We'll either have the repeat of the Euro final, or we'll have the finalissimo that was cancelled, which was supposed to be the Euro winners versus the World Cup winners. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Big up. Yes, Saad, it is a madness. It is absolute madness. Big up Spain. Congrats. I hope they go and win the whole thing. Absolutely brilliant from them. And yeah, I think they will win. I don't see them reaching the finals and not winning that final now. I really don't see that happening. I think that's too good for that to not happen. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a very lovely watch along. And hopefully tomorrow also will be a good game. Obviously, tomorrow's, honestly, since I don't mind either team going through, I just hope the game tomorrow is entertaining. I don't want it to be like a boring 0-0 and then extra time and penalties. I definitely don't want it to go to extra time because I don't want to be up really late. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll catch you guys soon and see you on the next one. Peace.